Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel where we talk about skincare, grooming, sometimes hair, so if that sounds like your thing, make sure you are subscribed. Also, come and follow me on Instagram where I post product reviews, I vlog a little bit, and you're gonna see stuff in general that you don't see here on YouTube. Even skin tone. Now, whilst it's aesthetically pleasing, some may say, having an even skin tone is more about knowing your skin's in good condition. Of course, redness, dark spots, dark pigmentation, dull skin is all signs of your skin saying it maybe needs a little bit of help with something. So today I'm going to share not only the techniques and actual products that I use to help even out my skin tone, but also share preventative measures to make sure that we don't have this constant battle with our skin and its skin tone. Let's get straight into it with what I feel is one of the most important. I know a lot of people don't watch right to the end, so I want to get this one in here now, and that is of course sun exposure. I think sun exposure is the most obvious cause of uneven skin tone, darker pigmentation obviously, yet I feel like it's the step a lot of people are most reluctant to do anything about. There's a long list of the kind of damage that prolonged sun exposure can do to our skin, of course including burnt skin, dark spots, liver spots, they're not just for old people, premature aging, dehydrating the skin, rough, dry skin. A lot of people message me as well saying they've got random dark patches on their skin. This can very well just be uneven melanin production, which is something that prolonged sun exposure can do to your skin. And of course, if you already have dark spots or pigmentation, the sun is going to make that darker. So whether you'd like to get a deep, lovely sun-kissed tan, or you want to hold on to your natural skin color, we all need to wear sunscreen. It's that simple. Well, I say it's that simple, but there is something very, very particular I look for when it comes to picking a sunscreen to help my skin tone stay even. So what I look for in a sunscreen is the PA rating, or if it even has a PA rating. The PA means the protection against the UVA rays, which is kind of known as the tanning ray, but they will have the PA, then like a few pluses. And of course, the more pluses, the more UVA protection it supposedly has. So I will wear a sunscreen with a PA rating when I've got redness on my cheeks, when I've got a dark spot, or even when I have spots and I'm gonna go out in the sun. All preventative measures to stop your skin drying out, getting darker in areas that you don't want it to, stopping your dark spots getting even darker, and stopping that uneven skin tone getting even more uneven. These sunscreens are very easy to find on the internet. I will link all my favorite sunscreens down below in the description box. But guys, I know some of you hate wearing sunscreen, but it is so important. Not only obviously protection against potential skin cancer, but everything. If you start using sunscreen every day, you'll notice such a big difference in your skin. One thing that really gets on my nerves when it comes to my skin is redness. These are red blotches. I don't know if you can see, but I have some on my cheek, also in the corner of my nose, that just make my skin tone look completely uneven. Now my ones they've always been there. It's not a sign of damaged skin, so whilst they're kind of annoying, there's nothing happening, there's nothing wrong there. When you should be worried is when you spent time in the sun and it's just started to flare up. Of course, this could be sun damaged again. Or redness can be a sign of a damaged skin barrier, which does need seeing to. We've talked about how to prevent sun damage, a good sunscreen, but if you've already got that sun damaged skin, bear with me, I'm going to talk about how to get rid of that in a second, but let's talk about the damaged skin barrier. If you find that your products are stinging when you put them on, or your skin is a little bit itchy and irritated, this for me was the sign of a damaged skin barrier along with dehydrated skin. The best thing you could do here is drop everything. Stop using all your active ingredients and take it right back to basics with your skincare routine. Using products that help rebuild that skin barrier and care for your skin is going to take away that redness and make your skin look a lot more even. But I want to share a product that I've been using for about a month and I'm loving it at the moment. I'm seeing a definite difference. Not sponsored. I know some people are going to be like, it's sponsored. It's not. I'm not trying to sell you anything. So this is the Miracle Anti-Redness Solution. It's packed with vitamin K to help with the redness, of course, and soothing ingredients like chamomile. And it seems to be doing a really good job so far at kind of like not lightening the area, but taking it from a deep red into a lighter pink at the moment. So I will definitely keep you posted on that, but I feel like it's really doing its job. But one thing I know how to get rid of, both the techniques and the products, is hyperpigmentation. Post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation, or dark spots left over from spots and acne. These are for me the most obvious sign of an uneven skin tone. You can have a lovely smooth cheek, then all of a sudden there's just like a dark spot where you can see you had a spot there before, and it's really annoying. But I've cracked it. Like, it doesn't bother me anymore. I know how to prevent these and stop these. For me. So here's a few quick tips. Number one, do not pick your spots. If you pick your spots, you're damaging the skin, and it makes it so much more likely that you're going to be left with that dark spot. Number two, avoid drying alcohol heavy spot treatments on stubborn spots. So if you have a really big spot that looks like it's gonna hurt, don't use those direct spot treatments on there because it dries it out, and usually when you dry it out, it means it's gonna leave you with a dark mark. So number three, in retaliation to that, it's important to keep your skin nourished and moisturized. Keep the skin soft around there as well, because as I mentioned, dry skin usually leads to more chance that you're gonna get that big spot there. Four, wear sunscreen, of course. We don't want to make your dark spots darker. We don't want to encourage them to be more pigmented, so just cover that up. Number five, use brightening serums. Now here is where I'm going to tell you the products that I use that really help get rid of these dark spots. But I have to be honest with you, we're talking months, not weeks, not days. Patience is really important here, but the more preventative steps you take, obviously the less likely you're gonna have a dark spot, and the quicker they're gonna be able to get rid of as well. So the COSRX White Mela Ampule, I believe it's called, incredible. Such a good product to even out your skin tone in general, but also concentrate on these dark spots. I would use this morning and night for a couple of weeks, and I'd see such a huge difference. Argan oil, for some reason, was also amazing that I'd use every evening to help get rid of this pigmentation when my skin was very bad. I'd use this in particular. Derma rolling and micro needling played a huge part in getting rid of my dark spots. So let me know if you want to see an updated video on that. I do already have a video on derma rolling, but there's a few unanswered questions and a few better techniques that I like to use nowadays too. Also using an essence with niacinamide in, because essences are usually, for me, the core products I go to for my niacinamide. Niacinamide is known to help even out skin tone in general, not only dark spots, but they help with dark spots a lot. And if you're using an essence morning and night, you start to see a difference in the fading of that hyperpigmentation very quick. So yes, there will be a skincare routine at the end of this to see the exact products I recommend. Let's talk about textured skin. For me, uneven texture leads to an uneven skin tone, and that's because textured skin usually means dull skin. It's usually textured because it's not been exfoliated. Yeah, and you can just really see the dullness on someone's skin. So that is why it's important to exfoliate. I in particular like to exfoliate with an AHA, an alpha hydroxy acid, and not just at the first sign of rough skin. AHAs work on the surface of your skin, so all those superficial kind of blemishes that you see on top of your skin, AHAs work on them and help get rid of them. So for me, an AHA is great for dark spots and sun damage in particular, as well as unclogging pores in general, and just keeping your skin looking healthy and happy. Okay, so I'm gonna very quickly talk about makeup, because you guys know I don't know the first thing about makeup. Obviously, if you're watching this video, you're probably quite conscious about the marks on your skin, and it does take patience before you're gonna see results. Makeup is, of course, a temporary solution that may just make you feel a lot better. I personally don't wear makeup because whatever I do, I just seem to do it wrong. I don't know how to do it. One thing though that is easy to use is a BB cream. This is basically a tinted moisturizer. Very light coverage, so really helps even out that skin tone, but they cover up redness and dark spots and uneven skin tone super quick. Another product we have in this category is something called a tone up cream. These are just like creams that you put on in the moisturizer stage that even out your skin tone. They can look a little bit white to begin with, but they do settle into the skin and just kind of like make your skin tone look a lot more even. This is kind of better for redness, whereas makeup I feel is better for the darkness of your skin. And as I mentioned, patience is key here. It's going to take a while, so enjoy the process of, you know, treating your skin and knowing that in the future we're going to be able to prevent this, and we're taking the next steps to to preventing this. And just remember, I know it sounds really stupid, but I used to think this all the time, is that you notice your blemishes more than anyone else does. And let's be honest, no one else cares. It's a very personal thing. So, you know, don't let it get you down too much, guys. We all get it. It's not like people are looking at you thinking, what is that? I have no idea what that is, because everyone experiences this. I'm gonna leave you with my usual routine if I'm feeling a little bit blemishy. All products will of course be in the description box below, but that is it for me now, guys. I will see you next time.